Duel Universe has rolled out a brand new trailer for 2020, this time taking a seamless approach to in-game combat. It's been quite a while since we've actually seen any talk about the in-game combat systems, and obviously with the game still actually under an NDA and heavily in development, we don't really see much of the gameplay in general. So luckily when we get trailers, we do actually get tidbits of information. Hey everyone, my name's Captain Jack and welcome back to my channel. Today, after quite a long time, I am talking about Duel Universe. Now, as you know, we are in June, in case you didn't notice, and typically June and July are the months where we got all the video game news for the upcoming year, years I guess, so obviously we're in 2020 at the minute, and then 2021, now we've got Duel Universe's Summer of Gaming 2020 trailer. This, like I said, focused on combat, and gave us an idea of what combat is like in the game, and what we can expect with it. Now, previously, when speaking about Duel Universe, combat has always been a highly discussed thing, we're not really sure how it would play out. Well, thanks to this latest trailer you are watching in the background here, it now appears that combat is going to play out like many of us would like, I think. I hope I'm saying that for everyone here, but it's like a combination of Space Engineers meets Star Citizen and maybe a bit of EVE Online at the same time here. We're seeing real-time combat, ships taking real-time damage in large-scale battles. And realistically for me, this is a fantastic feature. I was really worried combat might be a bit stale and stagnant, but this trailer here really reconfirms the fact you can build your own ships with your own friends and take to the skies. Now, before I discuss any more about that and go over the main key features, let's quickly discuss what exactly Duel Universe actually is. Some of you may be new around here, if so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. My name's Captain Jack, I cover all games like Starbase, Space Engineers, Star Wars franchise, and of course Duel Universe and other things like Star Citizen. Before we do begin, if you're interested in joining my Duel Universe organisation, I've left a link down below in the video description, and to my community Discord where you can come and learn more. My organisation is called Redwood Industries, and I can't wait to have some of you in there for when Duel Universe actually kicks off into a more open state. As mentioned, currently it's under an NDA, therefore we can't talk about it too much or play it. It's not really worth me making any videos on it just yet, so hey, I can't wait till that drops. So Duel Universe is a first-person based space simulation, and it's a massive multiplayer online role-play game, MMORPG for those who are wondering. Now it's in development via a company in France called Novaquark, and the game is actually very interesting. It actually relies on a server technology that Novaquark has kind of called a continuous single shard cluster. Basically, this allows players like ourselves to play the game simultaneously together in the same universe without the need for instancing or player zones or loading screens. Typically, if you play an MMO like World of Warcraft or Star Trek Online, use that as an example, you'd have to instance. So, there's a location such as like a space station, but there's 10 instances of it, and those instances have like 50 players each, and to join your friends, they may be one instance, you may be another. We're here using CSSC, Continuous Single Shard Cluster technology. You can basically all be in the same area, i.e. no instance. So again, Duel Universe is developed by Novaquark. There's no publisher, it's published by themselves as well. It's directed by the CEO of Novaquark called Jean-Christophe Barley. I've had the pleasure of speaking to him before in a variety of interviews. Be sure to check him out on our channel, they are a few years old now, but it is pretty interesting. So what's the background of the game then? What can you really do in Duel Universe? Well, there's got a whole bit of lore around it. The idea is that the backstory of the game begins in the year 2027 with the discovery of a neutron star on a collision course for Earth's solar system. Kind of ironic if they set it to 2020 given how the current year is going. Anyway, humanity decides to launch in several ARC ships and head for the new neutron star, with putting all your passengers, i.e. the players, in cryosleep to the farthest reaches of the Milky Way galaxy.
When the neutron star destroyed Earth, you and millions of others were sent on a mission to find humanity a new home. As your ARC ship touches down in an undiscovered solar system, you must decide how you will rebuild in this vast new world. Welcome to Duel Universe.
In the year 12477, one of the ARC ships, a Novark, kind of a play on the name there, arrives at the Earth planet like Aloth. This is basically where Duel Universe will take place. It's from there, once the ARC ship opens up, where players will set foot into the universe of Duel Universe and begin building everything. So what can you do in the game? Well, exploration is a big feature. You can build your own ship and explore the universe of Dual Universe. Obviously, the starting planet is Alioth, a rocky planet of continental plains. You can explore that, it's quite big. You've got moons as well, other planets. Basically, there's a lot for you to explore, which is really cool. The system is coming together quite nicely now, so there's a lot to do. Now also, as an MMO, you do get an economy as well, so you can trade things, build things, and just do everything. Economy is quite cool. I like economies, you can do money. Now warfare, again, we'll be talking about this in a bit more depth in a minute. Basically, you can form organizations and factions within Dual Universe and fight together like that. It's pretty cool. And of course, everyone's favorite thing, politics. Yep, faction politics are there, again, building your own organization, setting things up, and deciphering who gets what, and, with emergent gameplay essential. That's kind of what Dual Universe is about, emergent gameplay, with advanced organization management systems. It offers you quite a lot when it comes to like a political landscape and generally things in general. That kind of is a bit complicated. You get the point. Anyway, I now want to talk a bit more about combat. I've given you a bit of brief of what Dual Universe actually is there. If you want to go check out my other videos on that, I'll link the playlist down below. So far the combat of the game really surprises me. I was surprised by what it looked like. Originally I thought it might be a bit stale and stagnant as I mentioned before. But here we've got battleship crews, we've got fighters leaving battleships, railguns docked on board there, and obviously multi-crew gameplay as well with real-time damage. That's something I wanted, real-time damage. And by the looks of the trailer, it does look like the damage can be done directly via the guns. What I'm saying is, it's not like one of those guns where I just fire a missile to your ship, hit anywhere, and the damage only appears in one sector. The damage seems to appear where the target or the missile or the laser actually hits, which is good because that's going to make for a more emergent gameplay in a way. If I get hit to the engine, I want my engine to be on fire and not just half the ship. That would be a little bit weird. So real-time damage is there, and these big, massive battles are there as well. There's no current scale on how far a battle can go, but given how Dual Universe works with its continuous single shard cluster, the idea is you could probably get a rather large battle going. Maybe something like EVE Online, they have pretty large battles, and that's what a lot of people compare Dual Universe to, is EVE Online. Now, the combat in EVE Online, not really my cup of tea. I like Space Engineers combat, where if I blow your ship up, part of it blows up there, and hey, that's pretty cool. Now, it looks like Dual Universe will follow the same here, which is really good to hear. There's no confirmation yet on when we'll actually get to sample combat. Obviously, you can join in the game now. I'll leave a link down below. There is currently an NDA in place, so we can't share any gameplay even if we are capturing it. But just looking at this trailer here, we've got fighters taking off and a variety of starships flying around. I think a combat is really going to open people's eyes up here to what Dual Universe can offer. I'm excited for it. We've got destroyers, interceptors. It just looks amazing so far, and I can't wait to jump in with an organization and actually try some stuff out. So yes, combat for Dual Universe really excites me right now, and I want to get your feedback on it. This has been a widely discussed topic for quite some time now when it comes to DU and how the combat would actually play out, and I'm thankful for this trailer that it does appear that combat is going to be the way some of us like it. But of course, I want your opinions down below, what you think so far, and how you think it's going to play out. Whether it's your cup of tea, or whether you prefer something like EVE Online or something different. Let us know down below in the comment section. Now, I know many of you will be asking, Jack, when is the release date for the game coming out? And when is the game coming out? Well, currently we do not have any confirmed date of when Dual Universe will actually come out to the public, i.e. you can sign up and play it straight away. Now, of course, you can sign up and play it straight away in a manner of speaking. The game is currently in an alpha stage, and therefore is alpha free to currently test around about June at the minute. They've not rolled the beta just yet, and an NDA is still in place. So first up, can you play the game right now? Yes and no. You can pledge to the game and be a supporter. There's currently I think there's 3 pledge things. We've got sponsor, which gives you alpha access. We've got contributor for $60 and a Patreon pack for $180. All of these get you alpha access and some beta keys as well, which can be gifted to your friends, etc. However, the game is currently under an NDA, meaning if you play it, you have to agree to a non-disclosure agreement. What that means is you can't actually share any of your gameplay, like screenshots, discussions, or videos or live streams just yet, because the developers want to protect what they're working on, and they've explained this before. Essentially, why the NDA is in place, when is the game going to release? Well, again, we have no confirmed date. So on that mention, I did mention a roadmap there. I'll chuck it on screen right now, but the date has probably changed since then, because obviously, COVID-19's kicked in and things are most likely a little bit delayed. The current scheduled release is 2021, but again, this is an in-development game, therefore that goalpost could move at a later date. However, by summer 2020, they are hoping to be in beta, but again, that remains to be seen if they have been delayed earlier this year. I do hope they'll reach beta soon, and I also hope that the NDA will drop at some point so I can show you some of the combat and also some of the building styles in this game. Dual Universe offers quite a lot, and I can't wait to talk about it more. But anyway, that's going to conclude my short little video on here today. I just wanted to tell you about the combat updates and what's currently going on with Dual Universe. I will be making a more in-depth video as we go forward into July 2020, when hopefully more news about the beta might roll out. But for now, I do hope you enjoyed this. If you are new around here, then make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will of course catch you next time.